In 2026, a single peak day ticket to Disney's Magic Kingdom costs $209. If you want to skip the 90-minute lines, you'll likely pay an additional $30 to $50 for a digital pass that grants you the privilege of walking through a shorter hallway. This is the culmination of a century of entertainment logic. High entry barriers, massive overhead, and a financial model that prioritizes the extraction of value from a captive audience. At the same time in Riyadh, a 200,000 square meter amusement park opened with a different set of rules. General admission is $7. To access the headline competitive challenges, games designed to mimic a viral YouTube video, guests pay $66. The cost of a full-day premium experience at this park is less than half the price of a standard off-peak Tuesday at a Disney park. This isn't just a pricing war. This is a conflict between two fundamentally different ways of valuing human attention. One system is built on the slow, expensive legacy of the cinematic era. The other is a physical extension of the most efficient content machine ever built. Something fundamental is changing in real-world entertainment. Disney and Universal operate as destination resorts. Their business is a walled garden designed to lock a guest into a multi-day ecosystem of hotels, dining plans, and themed lands. Because these parks cost billions to build and hundreds of millions to maintain, the financial pressure to maximize per capita spending is constant. The result is a guest experience that feels increasingly transactional. In the last few years, the price of admission has outpaced inflation while the basic experience has become more congested. High-capacity models require parks to stay packed to be profitable, which drives wait times for top attractions towards the 2-hour mark. To solve the frustration they created, studios introduced tiered access, Genie Plus, and Express Passes, essentially financializing time itself. These legacy parks are masterpieces of engineering and narrative, but they move slowly. A new land takes 5 to 7 years from concept to opening. By the time a corporate committee approves a ride based on a popular movie, the cultural conversation has often moved on. They are big and powerful, but they are rigid. They are built for a world where the studio tells the audience what to love, rather than a world where the audience decides for themselves. MrBeast's Beastland represents a pivot toward a more agile, participation-based economy. He didn't build a theme park in a traditional sense. He built a content machine disguised as a park. In a traditional park, the guest is a spectator. You sit in a car and you watch a story happen around you. In Beastland, the guest is a contestant. The attractions, Tower Siege, Drop Zone, Maze Run, are physical versions of the challenges that have generated billions of views online. The plot isn't a scripted narrative about a superhero. It's the immediate high-stakes drama of whether you can win a prize. This design is dictated by creator economics. It is faster to build and cheaper to run. Instead of the $1 billion required for a Star Wars Galaxy Edge, Beastland utilizes modular high-energy layouts that feel closer to a real-world video game. The branding isn't about cinematic immersion. It's about virality. Every corner of the park is designed to be filmed and shared, turning every visitor into a voluntary marketing agent for the brand. The structural advantage of the creator-led model is the cost of customer acquisition. Disney and Universal must spend millions annually on global advertising to convince people to visit. They are buying attention. A creator like MrBeast already owns it. He has a direct line to 380 million subscribers. When he announces a park, the marketing cost is essentially zero. This allows for a leaner, more responsive operation because creators operate on weekly feedback loops. Their physical spaces can iterate at a speed corporations cannot match. If a specific challenge isn't popular, it can be swapped out in months. If a new trend emerges, it can be integrated into the park's programming almost immediately. Corporate parks are built on 30-year master plans. Creator parks are built on real-time data. This responsiveness creates a tighter alignment with the audience. When a fan buys a Beast Mode pass for $66, it doesn't feel like a corporate tax for shorter lines. It feels like an entry fee into a community they already belong to. We are seeing the second stage of a total media realignment. In the first stage, creators took over the screens. They proved that a person with a camera and an idea could outcompete a studio with a $200 million budget because they understood where attention actually lives. Now they are entering the physical world. They are proving that the barriers that protected theme parks for decades, the capital requirements and the technical complexity, are no longer insurmountable. If you can control the attention of 400 million people, you can convince them to walk through a physical gate as easily as you can convince them to click a thumbnail. The legacy players are currently comfortable. They see these projects as niche pop-ups or temporary experiments. But that is exactly what they said about YouTube 15 years ago. If Hollywood can lose screens to creators, it can lose real-world entertainments too. If you want to understand how this started, how creators beat Hollywood on screens before they challenged theme parks, click the video on your screen right now. That's part 1 of this series, and everything in this video builds on it.